Hello, hello, and welcome to our catch up with Sarah, our Food for Life coach. We've been going through this 30-day. I'm totally enjoying it now. It was a struggle at the beginning, not eating any meat, not eating any dairy products, and now I'm on day 22. So guess what? If I can do it, you can do it. Sarah today is going to be discussing the effects of food on colon cancer and also how we can use food to neutralize cancer. I hope you are getting ready for Sarah, your pens, your papers, and everything ready for Sarah because she's coming on live on air. So I'm just going to bring Sarah up. Come. Good evening, Sarah. Good evening, Sarah.
Good evening, good
Can you
morning,
hear
good
me?
afternoon. Hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wow, it's been a journey. We're on day 22. 22. Yeah.
Yes,
How are you finding it? How are you finding it?
I mean myself. Yes,
We're
I
having a bit of
am.
breakup. Is it on my side?
Um, I think everything is
Can you hear
okay
me?
around. Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Can you hear me?
Around you. Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me clearly? You can hear me clearly. I can hear you clearly now. It's just that the picture
Okay,
was a
yes.
bit funny at the time. Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
so we're on day 22. Some people on day
Yay!
20. I'm on day 22. Some people on day 23. Some people are on day one,
Day
and some people might
23.
be on day five. Whatever day, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, whatever day they're on, they can be on. Just basically follow the program. The program's there for you to follow. You can be on day one, you can be on day five, you can be on day 20, but I am on day 22. Yeah. So, what do
So
you have in store for us today?
congratulations. Okay. Before we go on this, I mean, I will tell you briefly. We are going to cover the last. It's not last. There are more cancers, but for this month we are finishing just another one with the colon cancer. So I'm going to also talk to you about what causes the cancer, all the foods, foods and the cancer-causing substances. So what are the foods we should really have, and then we can neutralize the cancer cells, and then hopefully we are going to help people to survive stage 1, 2, and 3. So before I start, I just wanted to congratulate everybody who really finished the first 3 weeks, because what I said, 21 days was the crucial, because if you want to change any habits, it takes 21 days. So I believe for those who achieved it, they probably noticed the difference of their taste buds. So from now on, they are not going to really crave all those fatty foods, all the foods with the chemicals, like packaging, all sort of things, and you are going to now crave more natural foods. So yeah, well done everybody. So keep
Well,
up the
thank you,
great
Chris.
work, and you still have 8 more days to complete.
Well, thank you, Sarah. I think you're right there. I'm feeling it. The taste buds are okay. They sound a little bit different. They feel a little bit different. I'm not snacking the way I used to snack, and I'm not missing the food the way I used to miss the food at the beginning. So everything's getting
Like your
easier.
chicken and meat.
Uh, my chicken and my meat. Everything's getting easier on this 30 Health Day Restore program. And I believe now we've got to this crucial point where you're on day 22 or day 23 or day 21, whichever day it is. This is the crucial point now, whereby there's no return in terms of I finish this program. I will finish this program on time. Yeah. So thank you very much, Sarah, from that. Yeah. And also, I'd like to thank
Okay.
our sponsors. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Salad Master, also for this great program also. So, sir, I'm going to hand over to you. Over to you.
Okay.
So, just fire away.
So what we'll do is, if you watch the previous video, we covered the breast cancer, prostate cancer, and ovarian cancer. So I actually shared the signs and symptoms and what the foods you should really eat to improve and prevent. And also what I actually told you, that we help people to survive stage 1, 2, and 3. So let's just talk about the fourth most common cancer around the world is the colon cancer. So why it is so common at the moment again is the choice of the food people actually have. I should say because of the modern lifestyle and Western diet, people tend to eat more red meat. So the red meat takes about 72 hours to be eliminated, like digest and eliminate from your system. But unfortunately, if you have a low fiber diet and having more animal products, so it won't be easy for you to really eliminate from your gut, from your intestines. So that's why it gets rotten. So people get actually, first of all, people suffer from constipation. This is I would say, the first sign of not being healthy, because if you are constipated, you actually have some toxins in your gut. So too much toxins going around the body and then also causing cancer cells. But gradually, if you have this problem like a chronic constipation, and then it will turn into hemorrhoid. So the hemorrhoid is very hard. Like, people find it really difficult to just have like a bowel movement. So people might have a problem like getting the like bleeding in their rectum. So that time you should really go and see the doctor. Even when you feel like you are becoming like constipated a bit like more often, you should either just make some changes in your food, like what you are eating. Especially if you are doing this program, you probably improve that anyway. But for those who hasn't really kind of like known about this program, because we are actually focusing on the removing the animal products and having more fiber, that's why your elimination is going to get better. Your bowel movement is going to be more often. So let me just talk more about what happens for the cancer. So the signs and symptoms of the colon cancer, what I mentioned, if you had the hemorrhoid, is also showing that there is like blood in your stool. This is the one of the signs. And then also people might actually start feeling really weak. Some people actually feel like losing weight, and then also feeling like more anemic, like causing anemia, and also it's causing the more of the changing the habits of your bowel, which is the like either people get diarrhea or constipation. So the causes, what I said, eating like red meat, low fiber, and also consuming of alcohol, smoking, they would also cause the issue as well. So if you have somebody in your family already diagnosed before, generally colon cancer people have it in the world in their 50s. But unfortunately, because of the Western lifestyle, and because I also spent some time in Kenya. So when I went to Kenya, I actually heard people are dying from colon cancer when they are in their 30s. Reason is because they eat far too much red meat and they are drinking alcohol with it. So that's actually the biggest cause of it. You have to check also your lifestyle. Like anybody in your family had it. If anybody had it in your family, you need to really get it checked in your 40s, if you have those kind of like signs and symptoms. And these signs and symptoms, if you have it more than 4 weeks, you should go and see the bowel disease specialist. So they are going to go through some of the tests for you. um, those tests, they can actually check your check your stool. They can also do the colonoscopy. So the colonoscopy is the actually best test. You can actually find out more about what happens in your colon. So these are the things you can actually look into. And yeah, what we say, please always like first thing is the if your constipation is really getting more chronic, then if it leads it to hemorrhage, then please take action. Then you can have the test yearly and see what happens. And the other advice I would tell you, if you have something like this before the colon cancer, prevention is better than cure. So as you know that our approach is going to help you to prevent before you have the cancer. If somebody has got the cancer already on the stage 1, 2, and 3, we can still help you with this program. As you know, we are actually helping you to increase more fiber. So the more fiber means you can actually eliminate all the undigested food, excess of the toxins, excess of the hormones, excess of the cancer cells, and then also excess of the fat. So yeah, this is the colon cancer. I would say this everybody should really do their best to get checked if they have the suspicion on this. So let's go and talk about the cancer causing foods and substances. So we are going to show you later what causes the cancer on the diagram as well. But maybe I will start making the list. If you can actually just get a notepad and pen, write them all down, and that would be very helpful for you and for your family. So most common ones are the, for example, if you live in a big city, pollution is the one of the problem. We call them like free radicals. So the free radicals I mentioned last time as well is the baddies, which means if you have some of the toxicity around you, like environmental, the food you eat, and the air you breathe in, and also the water you drink, these all got free radicals. So the free radicals actually go and attack the healthy DNA of the cells. So that's why gradually you will have cancer cells in your body. So what we say, prevention is important. So it doesn't matter how old you are. Since you were born, you were bombarded and exposed to all these free radicals around you. So let me give you some examples. So if you are in Lagos, the pollution in Lagos is higher than Abuja, or maybe Jos, or some other parts of Nigeria, which means you have to prevent yourself more than those people actually have more, like a less pollution. Because when you have more people, when you have more factories, you have more pollution, and you can't stop breathing. So as long as you breathe, you are actually inhaling those pollutions. This is the first one. The second one is the water. The water is treated in Nigeria, so they put some chemicals, and even you actually have a shower, wash your face, or brush your teeth, whatever you do, you are actually absorbing into the skin. It goes into your body and cells. So other thing, you avoid drinking the water, but if you get the plastic bottles I mentioned the other time as well, when they are exposed to the sun, it will actually, the sun uh, expose into the water, and then the plastic is gonna leach into the water. When you drink it, it will also it's also another cancer causing substance. And let me tell you some of the things you are putting in your food. For example, if you are using any stocks like chicken stocks, fish stocks, or beef stocks, whatever is like a cubes, so these are actually flavor enhancer. We call them monosodium glutamate, MSG. So they are cancer-causing substances too. And then, yeah, they are. I can see what it is, and I will actually cover the first one. And then I also, if you are going to cook, like your non-stick it's got the chemical PFOA. Is also cancer causing substance. It's the aluminium or any other, like a stainless steel, aluminium, these are the toxic metals. It's also cancer causing substance. I hope you are all writing it down, because you are gonna be so shocked after a while to see how much toxins you are actually exposed every single day and the moment. And the food you actually get from supermarket, generally, if it's not grown organically, they are actually put more pesticides, herbicides. So these are the chemicals, cancer causing substances. And okay, let me tell you about the meat you eat. So some people I saw, they are buying suya. Suya is your favorite things because it's actually very fast, and then because they put the flavor enhancer MSG, that's why you get addicted to it. But if you have something grilled, so because of the high fume, so when you put the red meat or chicken and the fish, any animal products to cook on the flame, it's actually going to release the chemical called heterocycle amines, HCA. Actually, it's on the diagram on the top here as well. So this is actually cancer-causing substance. But also the flavor of the grilling, people love it, and that flavor, the aroma, another cancer-causing substance is the polycyclic aromatic amines. So when you have, for example, grilled, people think that okay, I would like to lose weight, so now I want to go and have the grilled meat instead of fried meat. So what happens here? If you are gonna have the grilled meat, you are having the heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic amines. These are the two chemicals released from your meat when it's cooked in the flame. So the other thing is, the saturated fat is also causing the kind of like a sticky fats, causing lifestyle disease and toxic fat. And then also they are brushing the meat, fish, and chicken because they don't want it to be burned. That's actually oxidized fat. And then most of the meat, fish, and chicken these days are not really grown naturally, which means they are with the hormones. So think about it, how much chemicals you are actually exposed eating only suya or the grilled fish, chicken, and meat. So you might be saying, what am I going to do? Okay, you are doing the good things because you are on the 30 days, but what are you going to do after 30 days is so crucial. Reason is we don't ask people not to really have the fish, chicken, and meat rest of their lives. Of course, we are going to give you the solution. So the solution I would tell you is the Salad Master actually giving you an opportunity to cook your meat very healthy way. For example, if you are going to grill it, so they have a way of like a barbecue. They have a barbecue like a healthy way. And also, if you want to grill your fish, chicken, and meat safely, so there is no flame, so you are not going to get those chemicals. So they are actually releasing excess of the fat, which means you are having less saturated fat. But what I would say, please choose your animal products from now on naturally grown, organic, so then you are not going to get the antibiotics and the hormones. And yeah, I mean, and also they are not brushing any fat on top of the chicken, fish, and the meat. They are that's why you are also avoiding the oxidized fat when it's cooked in Salad Master cooking system. So that's why we are offering you here is the if you are going to enjoy your animal products, choose the natural one and then cook it in the Salad Master cooking system to get the best benefit of your animal products. So what else you are going to also get GMO, genetically modified. So these are also cancer causing substance. It's actually quite common at the moment with the fruits and vegetables, but the mostly is in the corns and the soya. That's why I don't really recommend people to have too much soya products if it's not really organic and natural, and it is increasing your estrogen level as well. Nitrates is the the processed meat, sausages, bacon. They look very pink and like a very healthy, but unfortunately they are actually given another chemicals is the nitrate. So this is cancer causing substance. So I can actually carry on more of the things like household cleaning. So if you are using the bleach or anything to clean your house with the chemicals, so unfortunately it absorbs on your skin and then you inhale it. So the same thing for your shampoos. You might be saying, "What am I gonna do, Serap? Like you are just telling me all these things, but you are using them every day, all the time." But we are offering you or showing you here there is a solution to this issue. You can actually start choosing the things more natural and organic, and also prevent yourself with the right type of the food, and then neutralize the cancer cells. And then 30 days, you already started cleansing your system from the cancer causing substances already accumulated all these years in your system. So you are doing the fantastic job. So these are going to really help you to eliminate more. Of course, if the person already had the cancer, so we have more work to do with those people because they have to really boost their immune system more. But the good news is, if you are doing the right way with this program, you are already boosting your immune system because your immune system is your foundation. So if you don't have the good immune system, you are susceptible to get all sort of um, diseases. So,
Hi,
I mean, I
Sarah.
can. Hello.
Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing.
I
I think
see
I
we've
am
gone
going
we've
so
gone.
fast.
Yeah, we're going through a lot of stuff. I mean, just some questions in terms of colon cancer. A lot of the things you're talking about are things related to colon cancer. Yeah, can you hear me
Yeah,
clearly?
yeah. But
You can.
this is
Okay.
a general
Um,
cancer. This diagram
okay,
is
good.
the old. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, just doing it. Okay, and also obviously you've question just saying that okay, for this is a general cancer, and you're just talking about the products, the kind of products that we need to be wary of, isn't it? Am I right?
mm, yes.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
we're obviously looking at the best solution for them to from prevention point of view. Is this from a prevention point of view? Yeah. So avoid
Yeah,
certain things that you talked about today. So therefore, they reduce the risks of contracting cancer. Yeah, it's not,
that's
so
great.
it's just by reducing the risk. That's what we're looking at. Not exposing yourself to things that will cause or will be linked to cancer. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I
Okay,
mean,
good.
all the things I actually listed. So these
Yeah,
are every single day and every moment we are exposed to that. So it's like it's inevitable not to really get cancer cells in our body. But I was
right.
gonna go through more, like the processed foods already got many preservatives, the chemicals,
Mm.
all the like colorings. It's got like,
Yeah,
for example, aspartame is the another one for the cancer causing substances, like sweeteners. So the
right.
diabetic patients might go for more of the sugar free, like a sugar free jam, sugar free drinks, sugar free biscuit or whatever it is. unfortunately they have the cancer causing substances, aspartame. That's why the packaging food alone will give you quite a lot of different like cancer causing substance. I can't do it today, but you know the instant noodles people are eating every single morning or as a snack or where I mean
Mm.
any time in the
Yeah,
day. So they
yeah,
give it to their child. But you know when you follow every single things in the like all the ingredients, there is no
yeah.
nutritional value. It's full of
Mm.
chemicals, full of cancer causing substances. People actually get addicted to it because of all those chemicals in there makes you addicted to it. That's why your children will also crave for it.
So, for
So yeah.
example, what I would say is being on this 30-day health restore program,
Hmm.
will it help them? Will it help them with regards to understanding food? I think it will help them with understanding food and the power of our
It's
food. Is that right?
true. Like what I said, 21 days later, you are now change your taste buds. That's why it's good to talk about it now because it's
Mm,
possible for those
mm,
people who had the addiction, who had the cravings, who used to eat like a suya or used to
mm,
eat all the like a fried chicken from the shops. All the things actually were their habits, but the
mm,
21 days of eating the natural organic food and cooked it in the right way with no oil, with no
mm,
toxins and the chemicals. That's why
mm,
people actually now neutralize
mm.
it, neutralize their taste buds. Now they will gradually crave more of the natural food. That's why I would recommend this to anybody, of course, not not under
Yeah,
18, but
yeah.
I'm just saying for those who has done it or who's gonna do it,
So,
they will definitely
so
get benefit.
so some people are saying, well, are you saying that we should not eat meat? I mean, please, are we saying we should not eat meat? Is that what you're saying? Because
It,
you know, you're kind of giving us you're giving us all these things, and you're telling us to kind of like don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't eat that. We don't want a boring life, sir. We
yeah,
want a
sure,
life. We
sure.
want to live life. So so what are you saying? Are you saying they can eat meat, but they have to eat in moderation? Are you saying they can't eat meat? Are you saying it's the way they prepare it? What is it that can be also linked to the cancer side of things? What is it?
Excellent. You know, I already mentioned when you eat chicken, fish, and meat,
Mm,
and if it's like you are doing only 30 days now, this is strictly plant based. Yeah.
mm,
But if anybody is going to go further to get more benefits, because some people will improve their health or reverse lifestyle diseases within 30 days, some people might reverse it within 60 days. Anyway,
mm,
but after 30 or 60 days, what's going to happen? Of course, I don't ask people not to have the animal product. That's why I was giving you the option of choosing the naturally grown, organic fish,
mm.
chicken, and meat because we want to avoid the now hormones and antibiotics because we know that they cause
Fantastic,
hormonal imbalance
fantastic.
and cancer.
So,
But the
so
other
based on what
thing is,
so based
sure.
on what you've said so far,
Mhm.
is that you want to go through this 30-day health restore program to restore your health, to restore your
Yes.
health, to restore the
Hmm.
body, to restore the health, because health is wealth. And now, once you've gone through this program, then you can, in moderation, yeah,
Hmm.
have some meats and chicken, but you'd appreciate more of the vegetables because you've gone through this program. Because I know that now I've gone through this program, I appreciate more the kind of vegetables that can give my food flavor. Yeah. So you appreciate it more. So therefore, you're probably going to have more vegetables than you ever had before you started the 30-day health restore program. And then also,
Absolutely. Hmm.
you're also going to be conscious of the amount of meat on your plate and
Yes.
also the type of meat and how it's prepared. And you talked about the fact that nowadays it takes 6 weeks or 5 to 6 weeks to grow a chicken, whereas
Yeah.
really a real chicken that's organically grown, that goes through the organic process, takes 6 months, 5 to 6 months, 5 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's right.
Yeah. So, so
Yeah.
really, what we have to understand from this is, yes, that you can have some chicken and meat after that 30-day health restore, but you've got to make sure it's more organic side, yeah, so
Yes.
that you get the benefit of that, and you don't get any of these extra insulin and so on in there. Is that right?
No, it's like just you can actually have more quality, but you can have less, which means we still get the balanced diet. It doesn't mean, because what we said, we have the protein and the calcium from the plant based more absorbable than even the animal products. It's like a habit. And I wanted to
Mm,
just to tell you, maybe we are not going to cover this for a while, the cancer. But when you really think about the ancestors, really lived in the villages, they were eating the chicken, fish, and meat occasionally, and they were stronger. They
mm,
were doing the physical work more than what we do. We actually have a sedentary lifestyle. We hardly move,
mm,
and we actually eat more of the animal products. We think that we are going to get stronger, but we are getting weaker. That's why the quality of the food and how much you eat is
mm,
important. But of course, we are not going to eat occasionally like our ancestors. You can still enjoy your life, but of course, if
mm,
you have the more plant-based and the less of the animal products, and
mm.
your plate, how you
Yeah.
can actually have every week. Like red
So,
meat should be
so
less.
right. So what you're saying, what I understand, sorry, is that the
Uh,
quality of the food can help
yeah.
you with regards to preventing cancer, and also
Mhm.
can help you with regards to cancer survivors. You can help cancer survivors
Absolutely.
survive. The quality of the food and the quality of the food that affects the cancer or is linked to cancer. How we get the quality is based on where we source the food. And
Yes.
that also really means that the vegetables we're sourcing also have an impact. They also have to be not have too much pesticides and all these chemicals and so on. So
Yes.
the quality of that
And
food is
the
also important.
GMO.
The quality of the way we source the products for meat is
Mm.
also linked to the quality. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you mentioned one thing, and you mentioned another thing which also linked to the quality is that the fact that our program is sponsored by Salad Master. And again, thank you, Salad Master, for making this possible. Thank you to the Excel region for making it possible, because they care about the quality of our food and they care
Yes.
about the quality of food. So what they've done is, if any of them, anybody here have watched Chef Jessica, if you haven't watched Chef Jessica, please let us know. Put in the comments, and we'll send you some links to her cooking. And her cooking is based on this 30-day health restore program, isn't it? So
Yes.
the quality, the Salad Master have got scientifically designed the quality healthy cooking system, specialist healthy cooking system, which will retain the nutrition in the
Hmm.
food, on average up to 93%. So therefore, we're getting quality from the cooking and preparation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I get it. I totally understand. I totally get it. And so it's all about quality, and it's all about value, and it's all about getting that nutrition the body requires. Thank you.
And then,
So,
did you
some
follow
people are
the?
asking colon cancer.
Yes. So you said there was a question.
Yeah, there were some people asking about, okay, what about the colon cancer? Because some people are actually on the call that have are trying to work out how does colon cancer happen with
Okay,
food?
sure,
How does it
sure.
happen? What
Okay,
foods
with
can we
the
use?
food, sure. Basically, the colon cancer, what I said about eating like too much red meat, is actually taking time to really kind of digest and eliminate from your system. And if you have the low fiber diet, so that's why they are not going to be eliminated. So people will get actually like a chronic constipation, and then it will lead it to hemorrhage, which is like a bleeding in the rectum. So then people might have problem with the diarrhea and the kind of constipation about 4 weeks. So they should really see the doctors. But a solution, I would say, because when you do the 30 days program, you already avoid the animal products. And then because animal products don't have the fiber at all. So that's why we are actually with the plant-based, you are getting 40 grams of fiber. So even though you don't have a colon cancer, for prevention, you are already eliminating the kind of like undigested food, excess of the cancer cells, the toxins from your system, excess of hormones, and excess of the fat. So these are the like a 30 days is going to really help you. And the other way is after that, how you can actually start preventing. So what I was saying, we are going to eat the animal products in moderation, still have like a more high fiber food, low glycemic index, which means we are getting all the vitamins, minerals, and also the fiber from our grains and the starchy vegetables as well. So, and also when you really start cooking it in salad master cooking system, so you are getting the 93% of nutrients. And then I was telling also, if you are going to grill your meat, fish, and chicken, because you think that that's the healthy way of getting your protein, getting your animal products. Reason is, I mentioned in the diagram there are two different chemicals released when you actually cook it, when you grill your fish, chicken, and meat because of the flame. The first one is heterocyclic amines. So this is the chemical actually like an amino acid in the animal protein. It actually burns and goes into the flame. It releases that chemical. So the second one is yeah, it is actually here on top, heterocyclic amines. The second one is the aroma of the grilling, is the again why we get that aroma from those um, grills, because it's called the polycyclic aromatic um, hydrocarbons. So this is the second chemical you are getting when you actually have the grilled meat. So you think that you are having the healthy way of having your animal meat, chicken, and fish, but unfortunately, you are getting all the chemicals. And also, they are brushing some oil to cook it, and there's also oxidized fat. So and then you are getting the saturated fat. If they are not organic and natural, you are getting the antibiotics and hormone. Unfortunately, you are eating for the protein, but you are getting all those cancer causing substances. But the solution Salad Master can give you is, they have two different ways of enjoying your barbecue and grilling the fish, chicken, and meat. And when you cook in them, you are not going to get any of those like chemicals, heterocyclic amines, and uh, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, and you are not going to get oxidized fat because they are not brushing any fat. Actually, they are reduced. The fat is actually coming out of the meat, fish, and chicken, excess of them. So you are having less saturated fat. But if you choose the natural and organic, you won't get the hormones and antibiotics as well. And also the grill is the toxic metal. So you are getting also toxic metal, but the Salad Master cooking system doesn't cause any chemical reaction into the meat as well. So you are well protected when you cook it in the Salad Master cooking system after this program, if you are going to choose to have your animal protein, basically. And yeah, these are the things I wanted to cover, but let me just, can we show the nutrition rainbow before I continue other ones?
Okay, so yeah, so
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you shared some information with us just now. Yeah, we'll get the
Mhm.
rainbow up for you in a minute.
Okay,
So
please. Yeah.
in terms of, is it possible for some people are asking? Can you give us more information about what this 30-day Health Restore challenge is again? Just a summary, just a quick summary while we
Oh yeah,
bring
yeah,
that.
absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so what we do is we are targeting the cellular cleanse. So we have the 70 trillions of the cells in our body. So the most of the diseases actually occurs in the cells rather than around the hormones. So that's why we are going into the root cause of the problem to solve it. So the 30 days we are following 4 steps. So the 4 steps are, the first one is plant-based. So we don't really allow you to have the animal products like chicken, fish, meat, eggs, dairy products, milk. So because they have the hormones like saturated fat, and then if they are not grown, of course, the natural way, they are given extra hormones and also antibiotics. And then also we are following the good fat. So the good fat are more from the avocado, nuts, seeds, coconut. So we don't really use any extracted oil, or we don't cook the food in the oil, because the oil, if it's heated, it's called oxidized fat. So we want to avoid some of the bad fats, and then also having the good fat to neutralize the bad fat from our system, because the excess of the fat in our trillions of the cells causing the cancer and also lifestyle diseases. And plus, the third one is low glycemic index. So low glycemic index, we are choosing the food is actually releasing in our bloodstream slowly, not rapidly. So if you are going to choose your carbohydrate, it has to be natural, organic. For example, we are using brown rice instead of white rice, because when you have the brown rice, you have more fiber, and you are getting also nutrients as well. But with the white rice, you have 90% sugar, so, and also it's actually bleach, you get chemicals, and you are getting very low nutrients. So the fourth one is the high fiber. So the high fiber we recommend 40 grams of fiber. So that when you have the 40 grams, you can actually eliminate excess of the toxins, carcinogen, hormones, fats, and undigested food. So we are cleansing those cells as well as the organs. That's why you are gaining more energy. Your sleep is getting better, and your skin is actually glowing and improving, and your digestion is getting better, your elimination. So if you have exam pains like arthritis because of the inflammation, also it will be eliminated. And if you have cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, also cardiovascular diseases, it will be improved or even reversed. And we do it for prevention. If you don't have the problem, you can do this one for the prevention of any lifestyle diseases. And you are going to lose 5 to 10 kg as well if you want to lose any weight. But we are targeting the fat loss. We are not targeting the weight loss, because what we say, weight loss is all about losing the water, and the lean muscle make you more tired, and you crave more, and you eat more after you finish the program. But in our program, you change the eating habits, so you are not putting the weight back on, and then you are losing the fats, which causes the lifestyle diseases. Yeah, this is I would say in a nutshell what is 30 days. And then good news is we have the menu for Nigeria. So every country we are gonna go into, so we create the menu for that for those countries, because we believe the food is grown in your country, it will give you the medicine. So this is actually the food as medicine. And also the program is collaborated with Salad Master cooking system. So when you cook it in Salad Master cooking system, you will actually get 93% of nutrients from the food you cook. and then there is no chemical reaction. You are actually protecting yourself from the toxic metals, and then you are also not going. You don't have to use the oil. You are avoiding the oxidized fat. So, and also we are not adding the excess of salt or the like the cubes like chicken, fish, and meat, because there is no chemical reaction. So that's why you are actually having your cooked food into medicine. So this is the way, I mean, I could actually explain. But if you haven't been on this um, 30 days health restore program, so you can still actually contact us, because we also have the video of the recipes, so you can access to that too. Okay, so let me just go on to and remind you again these amazing antioxidants. So then I am going to cover the last bit later with the other diagram. So I will just remind you quickly, because we already went through this. So what I said to you, we have the cancer causing substances and the foods. So these are our free radicals. So how we can now prevent or increase more of the goodies, which is our antioxidant. So the antioxidant-rich foods, we call them the nutrition rainbow. So then most of the fruits and vegetables and the grains on this chart is already available in Nigeria. Or maybe you even have more of those in Nigeria than actually we have it in the UK or in the USA. So the red one briefly is your like tomatoes, tomato products, watermelon, guava. But what I was saying, if you are gonna have the cooked tomatoes, which will release the antioxidant called lycopene. So the lycopene is actually, I told you, cut the prostate cancer risk. If you are going to have the 2-3 portions a week, it will actually cut the risk of the prostate cancer by 23%. So which is amazing.
So Sarah,
yeah, sure.
Just a quick one. So when we're talking about colon cancer, what should we be focusing on this rainbow when we're talking about colon
Yeah,
cancer?
sure. Okay. So I would say in this one, you have to focus on more of the green leafy vegetables. Again, is actually high fiber, because for the colon cancer, you need to go for more high fiber vegetables and the fruits.
And why is that? Why would that be? Why is it different from the other one?
From the tomatoes? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, lycopene is good for prostate, but I think the green itself is good like because it's in the gut, the greens actually have prebiotic, because sometimes I actually post things on the group in Facebook as an information. What is probiotic? What is prebiotic? So probiotics are fermented foods like your locust beans, but the prebiotics are the coming from the generally vegetable group, like cruciferous vegetables and the green leafy vegetables, which will help the probiotic to actually grow more bacteria. They work actually together, basically. So if you don't have enough greens or cruciferous vegetables, which is the green and white, okay, I should say green and white group here.
Right.
Those two are very crucial if anybody has got colon cancer. So this is going to help those people to eliminate excess of the carcinogen more. And also the greens will give you more, kind of like boost your immune system, because if you have the cancer already, you need to have a very strong immune system if you are going under some treatments like chemotherapy, radiotherapy, especially.
Okay.
And then the last group is brown. Sorry?
Is it the green? Will it also help us prevent? Are the same greens going to help us? Green band going to help us prevent it also?
Absolutely. Okay, basically, if we are talking about colon cancer or in general,
Yeah.
the prevention of this is all for all of the cancers basically, because the greens gives you chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is cleansing the blood. Clean blood means you don't have much toxins in the blood, so you are having the clean blood going around the body and the cells and the brain. So it's actually making you healthier and boosting your immune system. But of course, the people who already have constipation, which would cause the colon cancer, so then they should really have more of the green, white, and also the brown. Brown is the whole grains, legumes, and beans, because
Right.
they are going to remove because it's the high fiber.
Okay.
It will help the carcinogen removal from your system.
Right. Okay.
So I mean, of course, the other ones are important, but I'm just saying, and the most important things, what we said last time as well, how you cook your food, how you turn it into medicine, especially those greens are your amazing medicine. You can't have them raw. It's not, I mean, ugu, can I give you an example? When I first came to Nigeria, ugu looked like spinach to me. So
Okay.
then when I put it in my smoothie, it wasn't bad, but I think I said to myself, I could have it raw, but I'd rather have it actually cooked, because the flavor was like very strong for me. So that's
Okay.
why some of the vegetables you can't really eat them raw. You have to cook them. So
Right.
that's why I don't really advocate raw food diet. For
Right.
me, the foods, especially the green white, like a Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and the uh, what's called broccoli, they should be cooked in
Okay.
order to get better enzymes, and otherwise you will get bloated. You can't really just.
Okay.
That's why
And
people
when you say,
actually are suffering from digestion. Mhm.
and when you say cooked, because a lot of people, because the reason why they've gone raw is because of the nutritional value of cooked food. I'm
Yeah.
taking it you mean cooked with a low temperature, with very
Yes.
little or no water. I take it
No
you're meaning,
water, yeah,
yeah.
or the
Okay.
stew,
Yeah.
but we are retaining the all like up to 93%
Yeah.
nutrients, and
Yeah. That's
also we are getting the all the like amazing colors, like bright
okay.
colors. We are not losing
Okay.
the colors. The
This,
way you cook,
yeah.
again, I would say the salad master comes in.
Okay.
So that's why we are helping people to
Okay.
understand how you can turn your cooked food into
Fantastic.
medicine.
So we've only got 5 minutes left. So what do
Okay,
you have?
let's just go back to the first diagram, because I want to finish what happens in the body when you have plant-based food.
Mhm. Okay.
Maybe I will do it quickly.
Okay. So you want this first diagram, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, first one.
So maybe you can talk about it while we source the first diagram. Yeah.
Sure. And yeah, basically what I would say is if you are, because we already sent that nutrition rainbow chart into the group, so you can follow the choice of your fruits and vegetables and the grains from now on from those things. But what I said, we just covered the colon cancer. So colon cancer is related to like how much fiber you are having, or how much red meat and other lifestyle choices you have. But also, if you want to prevent yourself, please choose the things from there, from the nutrition rainbow. Okay, let's just quickly talk to you. As you can see, this box, the second box here, it says plant-based diet. Now, what I said to you, if you have the free radicals, on top is the dark part, like a dark cloud. So this is the baddies. All the things I explained here is they are your free radicals. So what I said last time also, we are all born with a healthy DNA of the cells, but when we have too much of the free radicals, it will go and attack the healthy DNA of cells. So doesn't matter how old you are right now, we all have the free radicals attached already on the healthy DNA of the cells. But now you are doing the 30 days program. So you introduce more of the antioxidant rich food, which is from the nutrition rainbow. So now you are eating more fruits and vegetables and cooked in the salad master cooking system. Please remember, because we are not eating raw. So now this fruits and vegetables is acting as an antioxidant, is shooting the damaged, already damaged DNA cells. When they actually shooting, it's actually neutralizing, which means, as you can see, there are healthy DNAs coming out, DNA cells, sorry, not the DNA, healthy DNA cells coming out, which means you are surviving them. What happens when you eat more from now on? After 30 days, you are now going to continue to eat more of the um, plant-based food. So what would happen? You will still expose to free radicals every single moment, every single day. But when they are going to start attacking the DNA of cells, they won't be able to get in. Do you know why? Because you have strong shield around your DNA cells. They are not going to damage. So that's why when you choose to have the more of the plant-based food, your protection is going to be better and stronger. So this is the things that we can tell you, we can help you to prevent and also help people to survive stage 1 through 2 and 3. Because we don't have much time, I want to continue the last part, which is the last box here, is the animal diet. So some people say, okay, Sarah, I tried the 30 days, it wasn't for me. I don't think I will be really eating plant-based. I really enjoy my animal diet. I will continue that. So what happens here is a similar thing started here, the plant-based diet and this, because it started with the damaged DNA of the cells. But this person is eating again the meat and the milk and the dairy animal products and less fiber. So what happens? Instead of neutralizing any, it's actually growing more when you have the animal protein, because you are having the hormones, you are increasing the fat because of saturated fat, and these cells are replicating. So the third part here, cancer cells replicate itself here, and then what I said, you are not having the cancer, the second, but when you go on to the third stage here, is the cancer cells replicate, and then it can take up 5 to 40 years, it says, but unfortunately it doesn't take any more 40 years. It takes 5 to 10, maybe 20 years to really have a cancer tumor in one place, in one of your organs maybe. But what happens if you still not really convinced to have the plant-based and eating still all the free radical rich foods and the animal products, and then now cancer is going to spread other part of the organs, and unfortunately you can't, those people can't survive. So choice is yours. Where would you like to be in your body, in your cells? Do you want to choose the plant-based diet part, or do you want to choose the animal diet? Whatever I'm showing you here is all scientifically proven, and there is studies here what happens in our body when we are exposed to free radicals and too much animal diet. That's why we help people after 30 days how they can also have a better lifestyle, always prevent themselves without getting all these cancer cells in their body.
So,
I mean,
Sarah,
they would probably get it, but they will neutralize it all the time. Yeah.
right. So what we're advocating here is like you're saying plant-based or the other diet, but I think we need balance in life. We need balance in life.
Balance,
So I
that's
think
right.
yeah. So I think also I think a lot of people will still want to still have the meat and dairy, but I think if they balance it, am I right? If they balance it with a lot of plant-based stuff, it can still help them prevent and also help them survive from cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Great,
really
great.
true. And then, I mean, all of us like who leads the healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
So we've been there, we've done it, and then we now know what happens in our lives and how we can actually protect. Because we are human beings, we want to
Well,
enjoy the life.
well, you said they choose. Let me tell you something. They don't choose. You don't choose
Okay.
health or illness. You don't choose it. Yeah, you make it. You have to make a decision. Yeah, that
Yeah,
look.
you
You
have to
know what?
make a decision.
Look, your health is more worth more than uh, worth more than too many chickens, or it's worth more than too much red meat. You can have
Yeah.
you can use a chicken. You can have a nice taste, a little bit taste here, taste there, but don't overindulge on food
Hmm.
that you know that's not good for you. And that's the message we have. You talked about suya. You talked about all these other meats that we get overindulgement. We need moderation. I think moderation, and also we need the best food. And we
Yeah.
also, and obviously, thank for Salad Master, sponsors of the program. We need the best food, but we also need it prepared the best way.
Yes.
And with Salad Master, just to say for everyone, for our sponsor, Salad Master, thank you, because you allow us to take the best food and you allow us to prepare it the best way. And the best way is obviously by keeping the value in the food, and the value in the food is the nutrition. Just for those of you that want to know more about Salad Master, please put a message in the comments box. And what we'll do is the person that invited you onto this show, we'll get them to show you a free of charge Salad Master presentation. Yeah, and fully
Fantastic.
endorsed by you, Sarah. You actually have seen the presentation too, haven't you? And you've
Yeah.
by the way, let me ask you a question, Sarah, because some people are asking these questions on the. Do you own Salad Master?
Yes, of course. I wouldn't really live without it. Because
Do you use it?
I am currently in Turkey, so
Yeah.
I have Salad Master here as well with me.
Wow.
So
Well,
because everywhere I travel, I can't really. I mean, I have to eat it in Salad Master. I mean, you know me. When I
yeah,
stay in the hotels, I don't really eat their food at all.
yeah,
Once you really understand
yeah,
the food and the nutrients, like what
yeah.
you are putting in your body and
Yeah.
how you feel, you are not going to kind of like
Exactly.
eat
Exactly.
out always. You want to cook in
I,
some.
I know. I know. When you travel around Nigeria and around Ghana and around Africa, you take your Salad Master. You have two suitcases. You have one which
Yes,
is your Salad Master healthy cooking system, and then you have
absolutely.
your whatever you're going to do there. So, guys, she's carrying health around her. The Salad Master healthy cooking system. So we salute you. Thank you very much, Sarah. Is there
And
anything
you
else?
can do the same.
Is
Yes.
there anything else you want to say before we wrap up? Anything else? We've got just 1 minute left. Anything else you want to say? Quick.
Okay, I think what I would say to people, because you are going to make the decision, how you make the decision is when you eat more of those, like the food called addiction, it's
Oh,
not easy to really give up. But when you really give yourself an opportunity to be on the 30 days program, 30
mm,
days later, you are going to get rid of that
fantastic.
addiction. So you are
Fantastic.
going to create more healthy habits. So yeah,
Thank,
thank you so much.
thank you, sir. And guys, listen to 30-day health restore challenge. If you're not on the program and you want to be on that program, please put in the likes or put in the comments. I want to know more about the 30-day health restore challenge, and people will get in touch with you. If you want to know more about the healthy cooking system that Sarah's talking about, which is Salad Master, which is a sponsor of this program, put in the comments. I want to know more about Salad Master. Whatever you want to know, put more. Guess what? If I can do it, you can do it. Because guess what? For whole of my life, I never lived one day without me eating meat. Guess what? Since Sarah has introduced me to this 30-day health restore program, I've not eaten meat for 21 days. And guess what? I feel good. I feel fine. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And guess what? I go exercising. I have lots of energy. And guess what? Inside. They say beauty starts from within. Yeah. Your health starts from within. I feel beautiful inside at the moment. Yeah, but guess what? I'm not gonna. I'm still gonna have some chicken later on after the 30 day. But I'm gonna make.
Hopefully
Listen,
organic.
yeah, but I'm gonna do it in moderation. Moderation. Yeah, and guess what? I'm gonna check where it's from. Yeah, where is
Mhm.
it from? Yeah, Is it organic or is it non-organic? So I'm going to be careful about that. I'm not too much of a fan of red meat, but I still will have my red meat, but in moderation. I'm not too much of a fan of fish, but I will still have my fish in moderation because fish is supposed to be healthier. Is it? Is it
Yeah.
healthier? It's supposed to be healthier.
Much healthier than the meat and the chicken, but it shouldn't be farmed fish though. Farmed
Yeah.
fish is not
We
good.
have a lot of farm fish in Nigeria. We have a lot of this, I don't know, all these farm fishes that are around, and we don't even know what they're feeding them. We don't even know
Yeah,
what's good.
that's right. You should avoid them.
Because we say as human beings, you are what you eat. Yeah.
Yes.
But the fish is what it eats. And that's also a challenge. What are you giving? What are you farming that fish with? So you've also got to get the catfish, all these things. We've got to make sure we understand what is going into those fish because whatever's going into them is going into you. Yeah, and that's the thing. And also that we've got pollution in the ocean, in the rivers, and so on. That's another challenge we have too.
And
but you know what?
toxic metals.
You can only do your best. You can only do your best. And doing your best is knowing the knowledge. So thank you, Sarah. Knowing the knowledge, knowing the best knowledge, and doing your best is applying the best knowledge to what you eat. And doing the best is buying the best. And doing the best is taking care of the best. Yeah. I've learned one thing. To be healthy is not cheap. But then wellness is not cheap, but illness is very, 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 very expensive. So I'm saying to everybody on this call, join me on the 30-day Health Restore Challenge. Yeah. And Sarah, because guess what? I'm on day 22 and I'm going to finish this. And guess what? In Ghana, if you're in Ghana, if you're in Accra, if you're in Kumasi, if you're listen, we are leaving Nigeria next week and we are coming to Ghana. So guess what, Charlie? We are there. So guess what?
Yay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good evening.
We're sorry it ran over, but the information needs to be delivered. The next show is next Sunday. Next Sunday is the grand finale, so please don't miss it. Sarah will be summarizing and sharing up. So thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tony. Have a good evening, everybody.
We're going to finish off with one ad, and then you're going to see the end show. But that one ad, there's a Salad Master machine that Sarah uses every day. She carries it with her every day. It's her baby. It's her baby. It cuts. You see Chef Jessica using it every day. And guess what? We are giving away we are giving away 75 of these Salad Master machines in the next 75 days to 75 families. Are you going to be one of them? If you want one of them free, when you see this ad that's going to play right now, please put in the comments, I want one free. I don't care whether you're seeing this live or I don't care whether you're seeing it recorded. Wherever you're seeing it, say, I want this free. And guess what? The first step to get it, there are 2 steps to getting it free. The first step is for you to see a Salad Master virtual presentations for free. They will either come to you or you will see it online. Whichever way you want to do it, depends on which country you're in. But please, if you like it, just put it, I like the Salad Master machine. I want it free. I want to be one of those 75 people. So thank you, Sarah, for allowing us to give 75 Salad Master machines away free to 75 people in the next 75 days. So thank you very much. And that's us. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.